chase geese.
You will like this episode. So today's episode was about savages.
It's called
And
Trespass.
These savages have trespassed upon a planet that they had just recently landed upon. And the Blue Meanies decided that it was their right and their entitlement to an entire planet because they landed there, and so it's theirs. You see a pretty big difference between an individual who has seen so much and seen so many wars, and they're so wise that they couldn't possibly be wrong, that their own arrogance is their demise. And then you see someone who's starting out at a lower level who only wants peace because they were born into that wartime, and they don't want that for themselves.
Oh, okay, back to me. Well, I like the episode. It didn't have a lot to it. So again, I'm really for character development. It didn't have a lot, but it was actually nice to see. And I'm a fan. I like the Old Republic. I liked it. I mean, I was a big fan of it. I read all the comics. I enjoyed the world where the Jedi were actually not running on the run, which which is again for most of my life they've been on the run. They're on the run. They're in control, and you see all these wonderful, places all across this galaxy. It's wonderful different races. And these little problems that they would have, and it was like that's why I like this way. But that's why I like the whole Clone War, because it's this kind of snapshot into this world, and I really enjoyed that. So I enjoyed it for that reason. I liked the visuals in this episode because it's snow and ice, and you have Chuchi there who's blue, and the asshole who plays her boss, the king of the planet. The planet is blue. So he's an ass. I mean, there's no question. I mean, there's not a single thing he says the entire episode that isn't something an asshole would say, because it all is. He's arrogant to the end. I mean, his last words are just. Savages! I mean, he's like the worst idiot. I mean, he's a stereotype in blue color. Chuchi plays his second, who's like a senator. She's actually in one of the later episodes. You'll see her, and I think a couple of them.
She makes a few cameos,
and she is a friend of Ahsoka. But in fairness, every time Ahsoka seems to meet any kind of female character at all, they later on you'll see them in the blurb, like in the wiki or whatever, like they're friends. I guess they don't have a choice. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of Chuchi. She's this delicate flower. And she's drawn as a delicate flower. It was big, doughy-eyed, and it's like, whatever. It's all right. She's not bad. I don't dislike her. I'm not a fan. So the episode basically is like this. You're so excited about this episode, I am. It's like this. It's these people, Pantorans, they go to this planet. They own this is one of their moons. They own it, and they have rights to it or whatever. And they're upset that they find these other interlopers they've been there the whole time and they don't even know about it. And basically it's the premise about how to make peace and war and to push for peace instead of war and all that. And it's kind of a flat. It doesn't really have a great message. I really feel bad that I like the what was the alien race? What was it called? I forget what it was called. What was the alien race called? You know what it was called? I forget, but they actually like them. I like them a lot, and I felt bad that the clones die. Some clones died. That upset me. It's like, why do you have to die for this jackass who's a complete idiot? I mean, he should be. You want him dead. You don't want the clones dead, and you don't want the other race, the native race. I can't remember the name. You don't want them dead either, because after all, they seem like nice people, quite frankly. It was a good episode. I liked it. Despite the fact that it didn't have a lot of character development, it bores me. And despite all these things, I liked the episode. It had a nice feel to it, and it was also a nice Anakin and Obi-Wan pairing. They didn't have a lot of big quips, a couple, but it was a good pairing, and I always like when they're paired together because you want to see why they were so close and all these kind of things. Always little adventures what made them close, and that's what did it. So it's nice. It's nice to see. So I liked it. So I'm done. I'm done with it because there's not a lot to it. It's a really straightforward episode. It really is. But I'll probably give it a 4. I'll give it a 4 out of 5. Now, does it deserve? Argue it doesn't deserve that because it doesn't have a lot of character. It doesn't. But for whatever reason, I liked the episode. I said for whatever reason I liked it. I liked it. It made me like it. I didn't love it, but I liked it, and I enjoyed it. And there you go. So there you go. So 4 out of 5 for me. All right. So you go -8 there.
So I'll give it 3 blue meanies out of 5
Oh.
because it was basically Pocahontas on a different planet. You've seen Pocahontas, right?
I've not seen Pocahontas.
It's basically the Native Americans get invaded.
Oh, that
and,
I know.
You know, the white people are like, "Oh, this is ours now. We're going to take this from you, and you're going to like it, and that's what's going to happen." And then they try to have a war, and then the war gets avoided because a female Native American saves the day. So it kind of happened that way.
Not really, because she didn't save the day at all.
The older guy gets killed, and he gets replaced by the better senator, who is, you know, not so bent on war. And that's the other thing, you know, older men are the ones that, you know, start the war, and the younger ones, like the clones, have to die for it, and then it gets easily resolved in a day. So luckily the war didn't last too long. So 3 out of 5.
Okay, well, that's about fair. I say it's a short review because there wasn't a lot to it. I said I liked it. He didn't like it as much, and that's okay. The next one we're gonna do next week is the Hidden Enemy. Now, the Hidden Enemy, just so you know, is actually a prequel episode. I think this is the first episode. So they did 2 prequel episodes in the Clone Wars that actually predated the movie The Clone Wars in 2008. So in fact, these two previews are actually well before the actual series Clone Wars even starts. They put it here because they couldn't fit them in the movie. So we'll review it next week, but in reality, it's not part of the lineage of the Clone Wars as far as this part. It's actually before the movie itself starts. So and you'll see part. So anyway, so there we go. So that's it. And then we're gonna do the blue. And then after that, then it'll be kind of a then it's 2.
That's arc.
Then it's 2 arcs. It's Blue Shadow Virus, Mystery of 1,000 Moons, 1 arc, and then the Ryloth arc, which is probably my favorite arc, one of my favorite arcs of the entire series. And I have a lot to say about it. And one of the, obviously the best arc of the first season, but one of my favorite of the whole series. It has a lot of things in it that I really enjoyed. And then the Hostage Crisis, which finished it up, I'm not a fan of at all. Not much. I'm not a fan of the whole bounty hunter thing. I've never had been, and it's never going to change. Never going to change. All right. Well,
you did like this episode.
Men who chase geese, saying goodbye. Good luck.